Hello, Mr. White. So today I'll be making a video on my book review on Nickel and Dime, and I'll also be reviewing some quotes and analyzing them. Good? Alright. So I would rate this book a 7 because in some parts of the book it was pretty boring and I did get lost in some parts. But despite the fact that I got lost in some parts, I do appreciate the fact that she was willing to learn what it was like not to be in the upper class society and to also learn about the struggles about low wage workers. She was also pretty open-minded, very open-minded. So the first quote that I have to review is from page 91, and it states, "But then somewhere around 6 or 7 o'clock, when the desire to sit down becomes a serious craving, a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde transformation sets in. I cannot ignore the fact that it's the customer's sloppiness and ideal whims that make me bend, crouch, and run." This quote is significant because Barbara didn't mind working at Walmart at first, but now she hates working at Walmart because of the customers being careless and sloppy by leaving a mess everywhere, and also the extended work hours that she was given, because at first she was working from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Walmart, but now she works from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Walmart. So that is a pretty serious change. The author's purpose in including this key part was to show that you can always have a positive mindset when you first start working a job, like a minimum wage job or any kind of job that you don't like, or just any job. But as time goes on, you will start to hate that job and like mentally break down because of like how tiring that job can get over time. So the second quote I have is from page 120, and it says, I will make no prediction as to exactly when they are bound to tire of getting so little in return and to demand to be paid what they are worth. There will be a lot of anger when that day comes, and strikes and disruptions. So a theme that I have found in this quote is like a uprising theme, because people will start to uprise when they keep working a minimum wage job that they don't like and when they are not satisfied. The author's purpose in including this key part, which also supports my theme, was to show that one day minimum wage workers will get tired of their low pay. In result, they will demand higher pay and could start rebellions and strikes if they have to. So that is pretty dangerous. And then the last quote that I have is, "The Economic Policy Institute recently reviewed dozens of studies of what constitutes a living wage and came up with an average figure of 30,000 a year for a family of one adult and two children, which amounts to a wage of $14 an hour. This isn't a very minimum wage, such as a family could live on. The budget includes health insurance, a telephone, and childcare at a licensed center." This quote is very significant to this chapter because of how the Economic Policy Institute says that for living circumstances, for one parent and two children should earn around 30,000 a year to live. This is a low amount because, like Barbara says, you have to include various factors, like healthy foods, because cheap food is like unhealthy food. Like, so the more expensive food that you buy, it'll be like the more healthy. So you have to consider that fact, and you also have to consider the fact about entertainment. She later on explains that most people don't even make around 30,000. They make a lot less for minimum wage workers, which is pretty sad. The author's purpose in including this key part was to show that many people, such as minimum wage workers, struggle to live on a daily basis and cannot live a decent and happy life. Instead, I feel like the type of life that they are living in is like a fight to survive type of life every single day. This is not a really good mindset because that means you won't be genuinely happy in life and you won't enjoy it. So overall, that was my book review, and thank you.